Welcome back to Big the Cat Reads Pepito's Diarrhea. I'm Big the Cat. Now let's continue where we left off. Someone might have spiked Pepito's tacos, Skyrunner suggested. Maybe I had diarrhea from pizza one time. The girls all remember Skyrunner having diarrhea from pizza. But the question was, who spiked Pepito's tacos? Just then, out of nowhere, a woman climbed up the window. It was none other than Raven Queen. She climbed up to the classroom window. From a tree, she couldn't believe her eyes. "What is this, Skyrunner? You having a diarrhea party?" Raven Queen asked. Miss Clavel was disgusted by that question. "Skyrunner, who's that?" Madeline asked. She didn't like what Raven Queen asked Skyrunner. "Well, Madeline, let's just say she's not nice to me," Skyrunner replied. "Is she your friend?" Aggie asked Skyrunner. "No, she's not, Aggie. We just have issues with each other," Skyrunner replied. Pepito was standing by the doorway to the classroom. His butt was facing towards the classroom window. Another diarrhea explosion was about to happen. "Uh-oh, something is not right about this," Miss Clavel said, as Pepito then sprayed diarrhea at Raven Queen. The blast was so hard and big that it pushed her off the window. Raven Queen fell to the ground. She was covered in diarrhea. "I'll be back for you, Skyrunner," Raven Queen growled as she stomped off away from the school. The girls were surprised. A cliché villain quote, Miss Clavel scoffed. "And I hope she doesn't come back. Now let's get back to business." With that being said, Skyrunner saw Barney in the classroom. "What are you doing here, Barney?" Skyrunner asked. "It was odd seeing a purple dinosaur in the school." "Well, Skyrunner, I was on my way to see Baby Bop and BJ, but somehow I got lost. So that's how I ended up here," Barney replied. "Your friend Pepito sure has a diarrhea problem." "Speaking of which, where's Pepito?" Madeline asked. She noticed that Pepito wasn't in the classroom anymore. "Where did he go?" Tigger asked. He looked to see Barney covering his nose with his hand. "Well, this diarrhea is sticking up the school. That was not cool," Barney said. Then he slipped on Pepito's diarrhea and crashed into the closet. "Barney, are you okay?" Tigger asked. As Barney got out of the closet, he was now covered in toilet water from Shadow's toilet. "I'm okay, Tigger, but now I'm covered in toilet water," Barney replied as Shadow Reader walked into the diarrhea-covered classroom. The smell was so bad that Shadow almost gagged. "Miss Clavel, I think Pepito is in your bedroom," Shadow Reader said. Miss Clavel was getting a bad feeling about what was going to happen. "I think Pepito might spray diarrhea in your room," Madeline warned the teacher. Miss Clavel and the girls all ran to Miss Clavel's room. Pepito was about to explode again. This time Patrick was going to post not safe for work on Shadow's channel again. "Patrick, are you posting not safe for work stuff on my channel? You're gonna get me in trouble," Shadow said as Patrick looked at Shadow and laughed. "You have to catch me first, Shadow," Patrick said as he laughed. Miss Clavel blocked the doorway as Patrick tried to escape. "You're not getting away this time, Starfish," Miss Clavel said as she grabbed Patrick's camera from his hand. Then she grabbed a baseball bat from her closet. "No, Miss Clavel, don't do it," Shadow begged. Madeline was going to enjoy Patrick getting payback for posting not safe for work stuff on Shadow's channel. "I don't think so. This is what you get for trying to get Shadow Reader's channel into trouble." Miss Clavel then used the baseball bat and destroyed Patrick's camera. "No, Miss Clavel, why did you destroy my camera?" Patrick whined. "Because, Patrick, she doesn't want you to post not safe for work content on my channel," Patrick Shadow Reader replied as Pepito groaned in pain. He was about to explode more diarrhea. "But Pepito, are you going to?" Skyrunner began. Pepito let out a loud fart. It stank of Miss Clavel's bedroom. "Ew," girls said. Pepito's fart smelled so bad, like a moldy piece of cheesecake. Then out the window, an ogre named Shrek showed up. He was looking for his cheesecake. He expected that Patrick Star took it. Patrick Donkey, did you take my cheesecake? Shrek asked Patrick. The girls knew someone was in big trouble. Patrick asked in confusion. Maybe I was hungry. Shrek was now getting angry at this point. Patrick Donkey, why did you eat my cheesecake? Shrek asked as Pepito let out a loud fart. Uh-oh, I think I'm gonna explode. Oh, excuse me, Pepito said, as he then let out a huge jet of diarrhea. Shrek, along with Patrick and Shadow Reader, were soon covered in Pepito's diarrhea. Pepito Donkey, you sprayed me with diarrhea, Shrek said, as Shadow Reader and Patrick uncovered their faces from the diarrhea explosion. Miss Clavel's room was covered in diarrhea. Shrek, he couldn't help it, but now the whole room is covered in diarrhea, Shadow said. Madeline couldn't believe that Pepito's diarrhea would be this bad. Miss Clavel, Pepito's diarrhea is worse than I expected. Madeline and the girls, including Miss Clavel, Skyrunner, Shadow Reader, Shrek, and Patrick, saw Pepito spraying diarrhea in Miss Clavel's bedroom. Patrick saw Pepito. Oh, okay. After what seemed to be like minutes, Pepito stopped spraying diarrhea. His behind was sore from all the diarrhea explosions. He groaned in pain when he sat down. I think it's over, Pepito said. The Barney the dinosaur walked in Miss Clavel's room. Has the diarrhea explosion stopped? Barney asked. Pepito nodded. That is super-duper. Barney jumped for joy at this point. Skyrunner sighed in relief. There was a huge mess to clean. Now that the diarrhea explosion ended, we have a huge mess to clean, Skyrunner said. I'll have to get lots of Febreze and air fresheners. Something sure doesn't smell right, Miss Clavel added. We better have a good bath. Pepito's diarrhea sure stings, Madeline said to Skyrunner. What should we clean the diarrhea up with, Donkey? Shrek asked Skyrunner. Well, Shrek, you and Barney with Patrick and Shadow Reader are going to help clean the diarrhea mess up, Skyrunner replied as he handed cleaning supplies to Shrek, Barney, Patrick, and Shadow Reader. Why do I have to clean it up? Patrick whined at Shadow. Consider that your punishment, Patrick. Only because you're trying to get me into trouble with you two, Shadow Reader replied. And after this, and buying me a new laptop when we get home, you'll go back to the basement for a whole week. Shadow then showed Patrick his diarrhea-covered laptop. No, not the basement, Shadow, Patrick whined. Where's my cheesecake, Skyrunner Donkey? Shrek asked Skyrunner. He wanted to have his cheesecake at this point. Shrek, after the school is cleaned up from the diarrhea explosions, I'll buy you cheesecake. Just stop your whining, Skyrunner sighed. Oh, all right, Skyrunner Donkey, Shrek replied as he got to work on cleaning up the school. Tigger, you better help too, because you can't leave until the diarrhea is cleaned up, Skyrunner said as Tigger looked at Skyrunner. But why? Tigger didn't make that mess, Tigger asked. So that means I don't have to clean up. Tigger was about to leave when he slipped into a mountain of diarrhea. Oh, see, Tigger? That's why if you help Miss Clavel and the girls clean up this mess, you won't smell diarrhea, Skyrunner said, as Tigger got up and he was covered with more diarrhea. Ugh, Tiggers don't like diarrhea, Tigger said in disgust. He soon began to get to work on cleaning up the diarrhea mess. And this is where I will stop for part 3. Stay tuned for part 4 of Big the Cat reads Pepito's Diarrhea.